rubber na udua from Takwa Elembele say Axim Ahanta Eba Mpoho na udua rubber. My sister, rubber. Ibi timidi ayi nioma bako 40,000. 40,000. Nioma rubber na mudua wa yellow. But there's not a single factory in the Western region. If there's no production, say, you're processing rubber into ties, you're processing rubber into plastics. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's the name of winning our. Okay.
Go back to the leadership bit that as man. You were talking about the leadership aspect. Let's talk about that one.
Yeah.
What about leadership?
You know the problem you have in Western region. You don't have leaders. I'm sorry, I have to tell you.
We don't?
No, at all.
How?
Yeah, because so we a leader, and can you take advantage of in your ma ewaha? Now what me am market region, you know, at the investors about region. And what are your leaders here doing? What are they doing? I want to know. I will tell you the truth. But I tell you the truth. So, madam, upam a chance to be the leader of this country. Western region. Industries are about Western region. You have no idea. Like Kube, for instance, Kube. If you are from Jomoro, Elembele, Axim, Eba, Ahanta, Bebia Kube. Coconut husk, 1. Afron, Nyenye hard, Ediye Chako. 2. Coconut husk, Ediye ropes. 3. Coconut husk, Ediye fertilizer. Now, a year organic Quintino, Nebo in Papa. America, 10 pounds of coconut husk. A year, $15.99. Into 1 pound of coconut husk. A year, $1.60. What do you mean? Only dear imri.
Mushrooms.
Yes, mushrooms. What do you rubber? See it for yourself.
Okay, so it's processed into cocoa coir, and then it's an excellent material for mushroom cultivation because it's it retains the moisture whilst allowing for good airflow, and it's less prone to contamination compared to other substrates.
Into our leader, our leader. Men can who be any masu, but besides that, Kube na ankasa, Kube. Nankasa, cooking oil. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, the oil, baby oil, me a ma, yamade farm trim, and yena. I am 1 factory, Krawaha. Why you don't have leaders? And I say, we have Nigerians bringing fleet of trucks from Nigeria to come and buy coconut from Western region. And no leader in this region has questions. Nalatafono, Kubenu, if we begin to ask questions like that, we find solutions. Because it creates awareness. Last week I was in Abuja. Me call breakfast bar complimentary. Coconut and cinnamon balls. What do you read? Baby of yellow. Nigeria, Lekki. Omuna Petro, Kube Waha, and the Akoya Senyo. Now, the youth of this country, yes, Omunya Jumanye, Western region, Kube. Yeah. We, coconut juice from Thailand. We A coconut and pineapple juice imported from Holland. We sparkling wine, coconut and pineapple wine.
Wow.
Right? Get the coconut, a flour, coconut flour. Do you have leaders in this region? Do you? And businessmen are also not taking advantage because we've not created the awareness. Now I'm creating the awareness for you to see, say, Western region. You are endowed with so many things. I don't see why there should be unemployment in this. This is coconut flour. Now, coconut sugar. May they call around so asa coconut. Sugar. Now you are getting my question. Say we don't have leaders in this region.
I think we have leaders, but maybe we need to do more.
You see, you take a title, say we're a leader. A leader should be able to give direction. A leader should live that exemplary life. A say, or a leader, or a creative. He has the creative mind. And yes, I would as a minister, not anyone. You don't give it a thought, say, I'm ranting in my bower. I did a human debating in your mom. Right? Me free. But from February, I have a businessman. We are going to build ships. Takoradi. He needs only 50 acres.
Build ships?
Yes. Check the company. ARIES. Aries. Check it for the credibility. Mom, check it, mom. Let's show how many companies will design and build ships. All he needs is 50 acres at Takoradi port area to begin to build ships.
All right, that's a very good initiative or start for the Western region. Just so far, it's been 2 months ago for primaries. And how has campaign been in terms of delegate support?
I wanted to land.
And please do, please do, please do.
You see, I'm sharing my vision.
Please do.
Yeah, me walk as for you. My first time, me bar, Takoradi, the train and the free asim for su a babesi kwadukuru. What is happening today? First, near what BBFM Express train express. A two from Takoradi, there's 7 or 7:30. By 9, now a drew for su. By 10:30, now a wakra. Enti utumi kodidwa could do your business. That was Adi. Another one, a friend sleeper. Now and also from Accra to Takoradi. A time when express no Takoradi the Ebano, not Accra the Soba. Normally they meet at Akyea, big railway station. Look at the number of employment railways a criteria. What is happening today? They call it central line. If I'm the president, Takoradi to Accra railway line, within 4 years it should be constructed. Because in your man, what the fat truck at the Accra, what the good train one, is safe. I bet me arrival. Let's start in your man area. Now, Temaport, Takoradi port, Egu. I would direct about 40% of all imported, to come to Takoradi port. The first year, I'm a person, if I'm the president of this country, I'll move Minister of Energy to Accra, Takoradi.
Western region.
Yeah. Why? Number 2 oil. Na gas. Anything related to a Western region. Why do we keep Minister of Energy congestion and war Accra? Yeah? Me buy hotels, me cut rounds. Takoradi, there were a lot of hotels. But Enipa Maha, we investment bi na egu uko other places are new buildings are ever Takoradi, without due respect to you, with a new man a war Takoradi Nyankopon di Achem Western region. This is not how Takoradi should be as the regional capital.
What are we not doing right?
What we are not doing right, and I say we are always believing in theories. Motuma will be a yes one or Cabrofo. So, honorable Atta Akyea, a classmate, Pano, the Chilean economies, no Chilean literature. Asama Okoka Henry say United Nations and Amokokande. So, if you have these kind of people, believe you say, they are not creative. They only read. They don't use this. What I say here? Corn oil. I believe about 90% of Ghanaians import corn oil. And we import this from Canada. Why? So many things we can do. This is corn grits. And also important. Can't we do this here? This is what I'm talking about. So the problem is we are not getting the basics right. We are not getting the basics right. This is soya beans. We don't have a single factory in the north. It produces soya milk. This is soya milk mixed with chocolate, imported from Holland. Why? When you import these things from Holland, only outside, you deny the youth employment. Because a factory where we have 1 year because we have 50. And it trickles down to their family.
It's great employment.
Yes, this is what we are not getting. Tomatoes, juice, imported. All the 5 northern regions, water region, eastern region, they produce tomatoes in abundance. They don't get buyers. But we import this. Now you are getting me the problem we have. And we don't even believe in ourselves. We don't take risk. Because Ghana on the global market, they are not competitive. Because price, their finished products become so expensive. Well, Adyeway, baby foods. What is baby fee?
No.
What's a coupon? Yeah. 2 young men and my baby food. Look at the package. How nice it is. These are the people we have to identify and help. Baby food. But the cost of production is high. How many people or mothers can afford 30 cedis? This. So we have to invest in them by giving them loans without interest. Because only India for a year, Lebanese, loan from 3% interest. Now you're Ghana for 35%. How are you going to compete? Free zones. The woman in charge was so excited. The first time I was a Ghanaian, only factory. Free zones. Because we are foreigners. Because they get loans are a year cheaper compared to Yedi. No more Anokuye out of business. This boy, if you help them, boys, they can do wonders. You have a Fekurani say a wase coupon and umoti. And look at the package. If the price is right, they'll beat competition easily. So my imagine say by February, I'll invest in their business.
Good.
So that cost of production ebe bafom.
Good.
No more to me and market it. Plantain chips.
No, we're packaging them.
Yes, plantain chips. Ghana Niba or a lecturer. Tea and we're packaging say. When tea crow. Sobolo.
Hibiscus.
Yes. We are ready first. Now the package, hibiscus tea, sobolo tea.
Okay.
You see, the women are doing so well in this country. We have to empower the women, and they will do more. Right? Yam chips. We produce yam in abundance. It will maybe a bayene ebunu. Post-harvest losses here, $380 million a year. Meanwhile, you have 276 parliamentarians who speak English to go and approve a loan of $150 million. Now you get what is wrong with us. You get what Bayerena Edria. I have a technology from Holland for about 20 years ago, because a company called Grasso near the Bayere Koi and we test the experiment. Actually, say the same temperature only store potatoes for 8 months. Every day ubenya potatoes. You can use the same technology
for yam.
Put things like this, chips, the machine. I will hear $20,000. Now you buy it to me go waste. Now you are getting what is wrong with us. We are not getting the basics right. And women have taken the lead. Yeah, apart from boys, Ghana former and Oma take a lead. Because I want you to buy. You begin to create things yourself. Ne mano efie amuchiro wa e ma omo chiro omucha yani mema kan ne ba na adwane akotena bonte. So with yam chips you need a machine $20,000. Now you crack potato chips for all fast foods restaurant in Ghana, a crack potato chips. I'll ban importation of potato chips.
You ban importation?
I'll ban it, right? This is sweet potatoes made in Ghana. Made in Ghana. Why do we have to import? Those who are listening to me have started going into these businesses. All they need is we give them loans without interest to promote their businesses so that they can expand their businesses and employ Ghanaians. And again, cost of production will be reduced. I'm more competitive on the global market. This is the only way we have to go. This is the only way. So we call round now. This is what I'm showing to delegates. They need a leader who has a foresight. Right? This is Konkonte, how it has been packaged. A woman from Sogakope. And why are they doing? Or the yam now. This is yam flour. A woman organizer from Sogakope. See, yes, I know here. Why should we be importing? Yeah. This is shower gel imported from Korea. But don't we have that here? Also, Wabo. But now, another interesting thing, right? Ghana Niba, Otitamale, Ashiba Company Limited, or the shea butter, shower gel. These are the people we have to promote and stop importing. Sunflower. We only free Canada. Most of Ghana, they are free Ukraine and Russia, but we're from Canada. Sunflower. Only one season, because winter you can't grow sunflower. Ghana, but Biayako North, a bukeke is in the wild. Madam, there's something wrong with us. And it's all because of the leaders.
Meaning say Rebecca Your time is so in Jinahon, yen share primaries in so far places that obviously how your expertise are yen share and so why.
So say there, I'll borrow Sir John's words. May his soul rest in peace. Also fear delegates. Fear delegates, because wherever we've gone, it's been very exciting. But the D-Day
tells the story.
Right. If they bought your story or not. That is the question. So to be or not to be will be 31st January 2026. And yes, sir, and some places are Ukraine, Nanka Omunya receptive. When I start talking and give examples now, who said their facial, a change. And feedback I get, say, na a raising conversation. Because delegates in the some of the aspirants now you imagine so they'll buy them the D-Day. But I mean, I made for a video so I catch room say, when the people come and give you big money for the D-Day and cannot assure your future, there, I'm afraid. You have to believe in somebody. Why you be paying? I have created so many jobs. In Tibekacho said, Mayor. You have to believe in me. And the last time Mukotuma will be saying we lost miserably. What you say? Delegates no. Me, I'm a pragmatic guy, and therefore I'm using pragmatic approach to solve problems. I'm not going to use theory. We can all learn, chew, pass, and forget. This time, physical things, what you see and what you are capable of doing with it. Okay? And for I saw the palm plantation. More 2 factories near. But Abe, Bako 61.
Yeah, 3 of them. Let's move on. Something different apart from the oil.
Soap. Now oil now can a woman you know. Esono abenono ne awunya no. Abenono no mo dey fried oil. 2. 3. Abe husk. Mefino.
Like coconut husk. Yes.
It generates electricity.
Yeah.
Opa, kokede factories no. They are not on national grid. They generate their own electricity. Agri.
Adrengo.
And also the hair and a baby oil. Even pharmaceutical industries, they use a lot of it for surgeries. Tisania rubber, gloves and show rubber, so surgeries. Agree. There engine seats, car engine, the seats. Agree. Agree. Oko India spa say no. And my year it goes around 980 ATM. Yeah. By any BBA ya to.
Do you fear delegates?
Oh, yeah, you have to fear them.
You do fear delegates.
You see, you don't have to underestimate them, what they are capable of doing. It doesn't mean that they are doing the right thing. Sometimes, they said the last time when I was telling them, say, listen, let's listen to Ghanaians what they are saying. Also, the Kennedy Agyapong buy a better about. What the Papa will buy a better here. The delegates didn't listen, although that time they were suppressed and intimidation. Now, I don't understand why Onipa intimate bold and using a conscience. But listen to some individuals, they have rather failed the system. And they still believe in them. And when the man who fear delegates, say obi now when him say ewiase, the truth doesn't help. It is only falsehood that spreads like wildfire. And some papa no makaka nyina obi mpa onkodi di matem enkodi tro ubon say they buy into it. But then response from Atta Akyea for the man just say Ghanaians are awakening and enlightened. They are not going to stick to that propaganda anyway. So the delegates need it. Although we are sophisticated, you know, still money can influence them. But we know not no. But I know this time, almost 10, 11 months, what NDC has taken us through now. I know this time. Pressure now on the mouth. Who said, we are resilient. They are not afraid to jubilate. First now boys obiatio din because osuro nyane nyonko e ko report no. The threat is still there. Just say you throw a threatin. I know Gabi a friend gifty no friend say enko for friend a threatin adaya na onya akukudro bisa about say what do you want from me? And you now Toshi, you see what we are going to do to was more wrong number. More wrong number. Because now Toshi is standing up to them no. And I'll say, I'm quoting Gifty. Also more friend in a Muslim name. Threatening so Mbekum na Toshi. Yeah, the guy told me. To also report to my guy back. These kind of things, it doesn't help. Even members of parliament. I'm going to release a video next Monday for you.
This Monday?
Yeah, this Monday, for you to see a member of parliament inciting his tribe against me. I didn't even know tribe or no. Also, I'm in our parliament. We serve on the same committee. Na me mpe kukumba fuasem. A serious politics. Need you. I'll release the video. First time Bonidini. Need you. I have his video inciting cucumbers against me. I didn't even know so a cucumber. That is bad. Politics are here. But I've been calm. So they say, I just ignore them. Atta Akyea, come to me and respond. No. Why I'm not going to respond to Atta Akyea? I say, even President Akufo-Addo Kura Odidinatem Echireme or Heathrow Airport say he is not fit to be president. Heathrow Airport. And that time Akufo-Addo won. Intina mwa say when ya kukudro na FAD Akufo-Addo here the minister Okoje. Yeah. But this time first me kwaya anke me faso wakano. Onwa wo hye dem a. And the filthy words or no say World Bank, UN the filthy words he used to describe Akufo-Addo Chirame wa London Heathrow Airport. And he said, "Ono kura wa ni free kuro bako. Otumi di dinner term eye we ameli odidi matema I'm nobody. And I'm not going to respond. But onkai so or conscience onkai asemwa or catching about Heathrow Airport. Madam, is so nasty about Akufo-Addo. I've never said me buy and I'm about catching Akufo-Addo. You will never have made him a minister. But I didn't say anything. And I'm not responding to anybody. Whether I'm just staying focused. What do I say? I'm staying focused. Where the distraction? One person here now can be now only message. In the Kennedy Agyapong on your presidential material when you say Sabre I mean say me respond what was my expose you almost inefficiencies because they were waiting for Kennedy Agyapong omo meet yom ko yin say e be di matam e ma mbu ofu na respond no more use no. And then they don't have a message. They are not telling Ghanaians what they can do or the delegates what they can do. And you know, my sister, I have a vision, I have a dream for Ghana. And if I'm given opportunity, speed up, me the Ghana for the core development, you have no idea. Only Benin, the president, or the woman you pet and I see any so cotton and tourism, and go and see what this man is doing. And then, Mamano, a year Afro Future, Christmas 28, 29, and 30th. This time, the president himself, Ewo Benin, tourism tino, on one kasa what tuya. I'm at the same day, no, yeah, Ghana, the no Benin. What do you say? Rwanda president of value tourism say he invites my son and his team to invite artists to go and play in Rwanda. He's done that in South Africa, Botswana. And so I had to be almost threatening to Mbeja because Omi Yakura, Omi Nyamfaso, Momo Saboka. I'm saying, I had a mamu dintino, Odi Mukrum, Monfany says, Monya international recognition countries, no, a from Moni, Inti, Munkwani, Inti, Takradi, and our Western region. Tourism. Agro-processing. This is the way to revive Western region. And by moving GMPC, MPA, Energy Commission, bust the ministry itself to Western region, you see workers in Abeba, Abepe Daya High. Now, real estate, guys, Ebe start here, Sidan, plumbers, carpenters, masons, arc welders, steel benders, tilers, painters, you see the city begins to pick. Because Takradi, Monday to Friday afternoon, the city is dead, except market area. No, you see a bit of vibrancy from Friday area to Sunday area. Vibrancy, no, a year.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not only Western region, the whole Ghana, Accra, the rest of the cities, capitals, Ukwa, and we're dead till weekend. I don't need free Krobodumasi neighbor. Heavy traffic, Ewo Krobodumasi. Okosha, a year, funerals, na Protraso, na blacks, na that is not development. Now if he say, oh, a Juma and a Friday, you will be my sister. A young one. Kumasi the same. Opa weekend be ko airport na radio. Obi a Dimrika ko Kumasi biano. A year. By Sunday area, no man starting for you. Opa ko home Monday na ko radio. So I'm going to move Ministry, Lands and Forestry and Works and Housing to Ashanti region. I'll move Ministry of Agric to Northern region, Tamale. I'll move Ministry of Education to East Central region. Trade and Industry, Eastern region. Environment, Science and Technology, Bono, Sunyane. To spread out into both activities in Kakra Air Kosono begins to build the regions, regional capital. And yes, sir, everything is concentrated in Accra. Traffic all over. And I was talking to one lady, Osoti, McCarthy Hill. Upon Juma, it takes her 2 hours. And we say 2 things to solve the problem. 2, either we use ferry or sky trains. We have to challenge ourselves.
Okay. Aspirants on this particular road, the Iroquois. So, what makes you stand out from the rest?
Yeah, because of my unique ideas. The pragmatic, brofo, IMF, World Bank. You speak English, and at the end of the day, you go to World Bank to borrow for your survival. I'm not going to World Bank to borrow. Hey, Mami Baku Takwa. Takwa. Ushe Nadia Waya. Or the tiger nuts. Yeah, or the rice. Afrem. It is a Tom Brown. So sweet. Yeah. This is what we have to promote. Other candidates, they are not talking about it. You talk about the guitar. No, when you don't have the basics right, people don't have jobs. Into your brochure, look to 2 Ghana. Your person, your man, Ghana for your niati, your peguma. Don't go and sit in your 4 corners in your room, concoct stories and come to your own Montroma with your brochure about Ghana. Mo catch there, want me anye. A brochure about Baba Ghana, and unemployment rate. I is so high, say, and Kola Eco Pesoja, Uti answer Oba Woo. We, any abruchra Ghana. An economist, I will buy ya. Ghanaians voted for you for MPP because of your economic ideas that you proposed and propounded. When you campaign, you never spoke about the economy. Only digita. Now, what dumping, what digita say? Oko, no go to no banchi. Now, to banchero, no Jimmy and Fabian Tonamwa, or say Kwame, or Manu Moyden. Digita, what you say? I am not against digita, but any priority. We have to get the basics right. Then, at the digital, so affirm. What do you say?
Yeah.
Indeed, that makes me stand out. The pragmatic approach. And my symbol, an emblem, any PhD. Patriotism, honesty, and discipline. And you should solve Ghana problems.
Yeah, she say Yami Adum Yakoinim, you do be you beko Akwe could do the elections itself. Now then you get the flag bearership and then you get into that position.
Oh,
what impact?
Ghana and Nibaji. As I speak, me what say my 14. What in also building ships in account India and in account. I've lined up 14 billionaires.
14.
Yes. Majasa say what at the domain 30,000 acres. You be ethanol, any corn oil. Majasa say ewo adekulu 30,000 acres. You be ethanol with cassava and starch. Majasa say ewo at the domain sege 56,300 acres. You be cherry tomatoes and potatoes.
So can we say that means that all these areas now they're making to get in, you are looking at what's oil good for that areas, that particular
exactly.
So
also in economics, also you have comparative and competitive advantage.
Yeah.
So you use that too. Now, water region has both competitive and comparative advantage. 1, because of the nature of the land. 2, proximity to market. They are closer to Accra and Temaport and airport itself. When you pitch businesses with the investors, the first thing they ask is what's the distance from here to the port? When you say water region, 1 hour 45 minutes, max 2 hours. Northern region, 12 to 14 hours. They opt for water region first. What do you say? So as a private man, I may pay investors, higher partners, I should also go by what they say. Into most of the projects, Sege Accra Plains, and Adidomi and Adakulu air water region because of proximity. So in the north has a vast land that can be developed, but it should take government initiatives. Now you build the Tamale port for cargo. I be exported by air to European market within 5.5 hours. Utu Tamale 11 p.m. Latest by 4:30. Now more discharging man into the market. Ti anopa ombe beer shop vegetables, fruits, bibia fresh. So what you say?
Okay, can we say that then the Kennedy Agyapong that we know is looking for a job creation and self-sufficiency?
Yeah. I don't see why Ghana, which everything I've shown you here, except the women are almost making effort. Everything we import. Whilst we have the raw materials here. Okay? I don't understand. Emma, only 16. About 10 of them called top Ivy League schools. Any salaries, I feel so guilty as a politician. Obi a year juma 6 years or TV on yajuma. Abra me mano omu year school no na company and no more negotiate or invest in salaries. That is what I want to introduce to Ghana. We are going to create employment by bringing all these industries here. And yes, Ghana, the future of the youth is bleak. As it is now, they're bleak. They have no hope. So they should remember, delegates say Kennedy Agyapong is a symbol of hope to Ghana. Now, a bit more, these delegates are taking bold decision to vote for me. And you see what will happen. Mrs. Speed in terms of development here. Madam, we are not going to wait for you if you drag your feet. Yeah, we got to move as a nation. We have to change our mindset. Your mindset in the I'm going to inculcate discipline, honesty, and patriotism into Ghanaians' mind. And that is the way to move this country. Nefi investors see a domuba. Right? You still have a lot of oil and a Voltarian basin. Afram Plains, Eastern region. We have to explore all of them. And this time, I assure you, and yet 10% royalties. No other countries a corporate tax at 35, and they've never declared profit. And what taxing? And yet you They're not minimum 35%. And yes, I'm in Casa City. More Western region, Chirami, and the other pass it to oil. Our Western region. Chirami, and the power nature said Ghana gas in Western region. Nothing. Because negotiations when we are there are horrible. And now, E&I, what benefit do we get from that? Now, we believe in international communities. They seek their interests. The most expensive gas in the world every year now. I'm telling you, I've been a board member, a board chairman for Ghana Gas, so I know. Well, maybe international world is going to have big problems with it because Ghana first.
The vision, it's because of the delegates. It comes just a month away.
Right.
What do you have to tell them? Your last words.
Yeah, I catch the delegates and say, Mr. Oma, Omunya Gidi Umo, na in some amino Macanina. Omon believe we say me ba, meeting ya ye. Na my be pen because me president, and so at least me was 7,350 workers with 12 muka. We busumi also. But when a message eba will be a Kennedy. Now me ordinary member of parliament and I businessman could have this number of employees. So if I'm given the opportunity, now the Amino Kenya delegates Muntio and your police, immigration, and fire services. I'm bringing investors to create businesses, and your private business. And yes, NDC about you were free, MPP about you were free. Most of them bear and Juma. Because right factory we have a way. Only process media. Maybe our farmers are using this. This is produced by my company. Another one, wait, water bottles, baby, produced by my company. Container packs, produced by my company. I think, wait, and my woman, wa omunko school da crown, obi to me 1,200. The man free lunch, free transport. Bus go for Wumba, and you 6, that's how you go back. After taxes, or 1,200, a BG 2,000, a BG 2,500, a BG 4,000. Technical students, no, HND 4, electrical and mechanical 4. OMJ after taxes, 9,000. 9,000. HND students. Yes, we are surprised. 9,000 cities. Well, CEO Nijan, Bisanona, okay, we call them 1,000, 2,000. I say, Oba me them one of Papa. But 1,002 here, beginners know, they say also a far in the 28 account because Christmas demand now to offer another 28 account. It will offer no.
Very good.
And 1,002 no. Uchawa because na mami be India for no because to free India ni bio. Na o man 300 Ghana cedis a month. Why you do 17 years? How? No one say India for no more treaty o nka. Ghana ni anka. Ya be frem and yeah, but you can pictures. To make catch your delegates ni say mesrem o munya gidie. Now this time around and yes he can kwa and a bit in ama odachi assessor. Maybe I say any pebia what you say when you munyam any waduma way. And tis all when munyam will fear o small bow beko, union munyam will fear o small bakra uncle. Into jobs. The delegates any regime says so mutuma Kennedy Agyapong there will be development in this country. I have confidence. Me di chatro. If we was a kurupong and a back takwa. And I will say yes, a leader can make a difference. You know why? Yeah, but you drew baby, and a police for the middle of the road and stop away. Tiabisa and so heavy trucks be bang. And the young train now is slow down near me. You just about 30 minutes. My sister on my crow. Burkina, boy, no president, you know. And a leader no and a wakra thermal plants what be you know takra de ha so we a landlock abe you know takra de and a omo de ko Burkina any a police for no kasan or say from takra de to wasekro poni takwa mfimfio na omo de 6 weeks and o cham so omo de fa wasekro pon baby ani afa ahafo akosi tachiman Tamale edi akopaga chana paga asano makroso. The young man is determined to have his own power. Because we talk power free Ghana. I say, I'm going to buy my own. And he's bought thermal plants.
I've seen it already.
He's bought thermal plants.
I've seen everything already.
I don't know. And a leader with a vision. That is all I'm talking about. Benin, Okasa, or the tourism and cotton. Cotton, 3 years, when you have $4 billion revenue. This year, first 6 months, we declare a profit of $670 million. Yes, from cotton. Benin,
Just one.
yes, our population is 9 million. And here 33.6. Now, you cocoa 100 years, you need 100 million. Slowly, shoot to the Esimono, a friend of Copper Bissing 100 million, a World Bank. That is the problem we are facing. When I'm a car, I criticizing the Babintino, young Pewasamda, Nefomu Kwasi, but near Mammy in Kurashani